at the Cheesecake Factory, y'all. I ain't getting out this car.
You're recording me?
Yeah.
What's the problem with that?
This is a chain restaurant. Who takes someone that looks like this to a chain restaurant?
What?
Look at me. I cannot go in the Cheesecake Factory.
There's nothing wrong with
I
that.
will die. That's
Okay.
embarrassing. I get courted. He got me at the Cheesecake Factory, y'all. I ain't getting out this car. Yes.
Would you want me to open the door for you?
Look.
Are you? You're recording me?
Yeah. Yeah. This is the Cheesecake Factory. This is the Cheesecake Factory, y'all.
What's the problem with that?
This is a chain restaurant. Who takes someone that looks like this to a chain restaurant?
You want to talk about it? I'm fine with talking about it, even in front of them.
Oh yeah, I want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Come on, get up on in the car. Yeah, we're gonna talk about it. Oh, okay.
Okay. So,
yes, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
So you expect a man to go all out on the first date? Is that right?
I mean, you're supposed to. When you take out a beautiful woman and you're courting her, because I get courted. So you're courting her, right? You're supposed to take care of her. You're supposed to cover her. You're supposed to protect her, cherish her, treat her well, right?
Yeah.
That's what you're supposed to do.
I agree. I date as I expect, with the expectations for myself, to keep you safe, you know, to respect you, to pay for your food, of course, pick you up, of course, and just treat you like a gentleman, which I believe I have done.
I mean, you've been pretty nice, but I mean,
and then
Cheesecake Factory.
I, on the other hand, have certain expectations for a girl I go out with on the first date. I expect her to be respectful too. I expect her to be cooperative, and at least, you know.
What did I do that wasn't cooperative?
Well, I mean, like, even like when we were walking to the car, you wouldn't put your hand around my arm or anything like that, or hold my hand or anything like that.
I mean, it's too early for that.
Okay.
I don't know you.
I can respect that. I can respect that. When I got to your apartment to pick you up, you didn't want to invite me in. I can respect that too. We're not
I don't know
there
yet.
Okay. And then, but
I mean, I feel like I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do as a woman.
But
I got myself all made up.
There's nothing wrong with the Cheesecake Factory, right?
Yes, there's a lot wrong with the Cheesecake Factory.
Okay. Well, look at my planner where we were gonna go originally.
See, now that's where we should have went. All right there. Call him.
No.
What do you mean no?
See, I specifically told you both yesterday and this morning that I'd come to pick you up at 4 p.m. Right? And I got to your place at 4 p.m. You didn't even come downstairs for another hour, and so I was waiting downstairs for an hour. Right?
But I wasn't expecting for work to take me so long. I got home a little late, and like I said, I don't know you well enough to invite you up into my apartment. And that is not possible.
And that's why I'm thinking, okay, if we're not there in the relationship to, you know, meet at your apartment, then maybe we're not ready in a relationship for such a nice, fancy restaurant like Aria. Especially if I'm paying for the whole thing, which I'm still willing to do. I would have been, but if we're late, I told you twice.
It wasn't that late.
We literally left your place at the time the reservation was supposed to be. And I specifically said 4 because maybe we could get there early and even have some time to get to know each other on the way there and while we're in the parking lot.
I mean,
I'm waiting for a reservation.
we can still get to know each other. Isn't there another restaurant you can call that, like, you know, the equivalent to that? I mean,
I literally
you don't
just said,
understand. Look at me. I cannot go in the Cheesecake Factory.
there's nothing wrong with
I
that.
will die. That's
Okay.
embarrassing.
Listen, as I said, I have very specific certain expectations for that.
No.
I can tell it's not gonna be there. And maybe we're not right for each other. So respectfully, I'm gonna just drop you off at home.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, I'm not.
So you just want to call it a night? I mean,
Yeah.
isn't there some kind of compromise or something? Ladies, can you believe this?
I'm sorry, y'all.
He was
but
out the parking space.
If I don't feel
Can you
respected,
see?
I am not gonna go through with the rest of the day.
Well, I mean, you are serious. You're really leaving.
Yeah, I mean, you didn't want this place anyway, right?
I mean, I understand that I was late. I understand that. I understand that I could have been a bit more cooperative. You made some good points. That's why I'm willing to compromise. Are you sure you want to go home?
I don't have a lot of rules. I don't have a lot of expectations for a first date, but I've already set them, and you've broken every one.
Oh
So
my God.
I'm sorry. We're dropping you off home.
All right, whatever. Well, I mean, I guess I understand. You gotta do what you gotta do. Well, I'm sorry. I understand where you're coming from.
Yeah, what's good, what's good? It's your boy, Ill Flow Spitter, a.k.a. Cleve the Villain, coming out that H-Town, Houston, Texas, Southwest, man. It's that Closet TV where I bring you the news from the closet. Okay, so let me step myself right into this thing. So, oh man, I know you just seen the video, you know what I'm talking about? This female got picked up by this, I don't know if the dude is, from the Middle East, you know what I'm saying? From Syria somewhere, you know what I'm saying? She sat up there and wasted the man time. The dude was on time. He got there at 4 o'clock. She took a whole hour, you know what I'm saying, to come outside. Total disrespect, you know what I'm saying? You know, these modern women are extremely disrespectful because they feel as if though a man is so thirsty for them that they can do anything to a man, and the man is just going to let it happen because he's thirsty for sex. He's thirsty to be in the presence of a beautiful woman. He's thirsty to, court her and do all these different things. You know what I'm talking about? So, this guy right here clearly is not a simp. Clearly is not, some weak-minded dude. You know what I'm talking about? He went there and she wasn't even ready at the designated time. The dude had reservations and everything. You know what I'm talking about? At the Cheesecake Factory. Shout out to the Cheesecake Factories. You know what I'm talking about? Straight up and down. She clearly was just disrespectful at the gate by being late. Not ready. Took a whole hour to come outside. Didn't invite him upstairs. Now I will say this: she doesn't have to invite him up. This is a stranger or whatever, or somebody who she probably been talking to over the phone or whatever. So I don't blame her for saying that. He couldn't come upstairs. You know what I'm talking about? Because technically, a man is not really supposed to just be coming straight upstairs like that. You know what I'm saying? You got to be patient and do things the right way. But we always do things the ungodly way. That's just how we are as men. We always do things the ungodly way. Yeah. No, man. And as men, we supposed to be leaders. You know what I'm talking about? So I'm not mad at her for saying that, she didn't want him to come upstairs, out the gate. You know what I'm saying? Because she don't know him like that. You know what I'm saying? But, she ain't saying that for righteous reasons, though. We all know why she's saying that, because she feels entitled. She feels like she's too pretty to let him upstairs. She feels like she's too good to let him upstairs. She feels like she's too, too sexualized to let him upstairs. You know what I'm talking about? Straight up and died. Yeah. No, man. So, she sat up there, wasted his time, did all that, and just total disrespect. So he picks her up, man. They go to the Cheesecake Factories. When they pulled up over there, he got out the car. She stayed in the car. She did not want to get out the car. Just imagine that. Just imagine if I take a chick to a restaurant somewhere and she just decides to sit in the car and not get out. And then not only that, but start recording me. She pulled out her phone and started recording the guy. He instantly looked uncomfortable, but he played it cool though. You gotta respect the dude. He played it cool. He didn't embarrass himself. He didn't look stupid at all to me. You know what I'm saying? He played it cool. You know what I'm saying? He got back inside the car because he was wondering why in the world is she doing what she do? Is she doing what she doing? I mean, this is crazy, man. These modern women are bold, man. Absolutely no respect. I'm talking about they're extremely demonic, man, with evil spirits in their bodies. Real talk. So she's sitting up there trying to embarrass the man. Long story short, you seen it? You seen it on the video? Dude got fed up, like, you know what? I'm just gonna take you home. You know what I'm saying? You're being disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? You're not respecting me. She was over there talking down on the Cheesecake Factory. You know what I'm saying? The Cheesecake Factory it's a nice place to go to. Don't get it twisted. It's way more expensive restaurants than the Cheesecake Factory. But the Cheesecake Factory is okay. There's nothing wrong with going over there. And she sat up there and just totally disrespected that man. Because these women are not righteous women. They don't pray. They don't have no type of respect for man, for they self, you know what I'm saying, they parents, or God. And that's sad. It really is. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to that dude, man. You know what I'm saying? He went on and dropped off, I guess. You know what I'm saying? That's good. Go and get up. You ain't want to get out the car at the Cheesecake Factory? Well, you got to get up out the car when I take your ass home. Because you got to get up out the car when I take your ass home. Square business. Yeah, no, man. Yeah, straight up and down. And I know people want to sit up there and ask questions, you know, like a Cleve, ill flow. Why would you drop her off if she didn't want to go to the Cheesecake Factory? Well, guess what? You can't ask no questions. Yeah, no, man. You can't walk up to me and ask no goddamn questions. Yeah, man. Sitting up there worshiping women's beauty. That's all y'all do. See, let me tell you where this feminist movement come from. It's the men's fault. Yeah, I come to the conclusion that it's the men's fault. Yeah, no, man. I come to the conclusion that it's the men's fault. All this stuff going on. Yeah, I know I didn't say what I didn't say about the women and all this stuff about what these women are doing, but technically, and realistically, it's the men's fault because y'all give y'all power away. Y'all are super thirsty. Y'all are not leaders. All y'all think about is sex. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are not loyal to good women. Good women get cheated on ridiculously, relentlessly. You know what I'm saying? Y'all use and abuse the good women that don't do nothing wrong to y'all. Y'all sit up there and treat them bad. And y'all wonder why women are acting the way they acting. I'm not justifying the stuff that these women are doing, but all this demonic, satanic wickedness that these women are doing, it comes from you men. A lot of it comes from you men. And some of it, you know, just come from, you know, just women just being flat out rebellious, straight up and down. So it's not just totally the men's fault, but a lot of this shit is caused by men because y'all give y'all power away. Y'all fall weak to beauty. Y'all think with y'all private parts. Y'all will do anything to be in the presence of a female. Y'all will pay for sex. Y'all will sit up there and spend unnecessary money on a female who don't give two fucks about you, who don't give a damn about you. She wouldn't do nothing for you. She would never do nothing for you. No, man. Yeah, she'll never do nothing for you. And niggas want to sit up there and ask me these questions. You can't walk up to a nigga like me and ask no questions. Straight up and down. Anyways, man, it's your boy Ill Flow Spitter, a.k.a. Cleve the Villain, coming out that H-Town, Houston, Texas, Southwest, man. It's that Closet TV where I bring you the news for the closet. Shout out to that Asian dude or the Pakistani dude or the Syrian dude, man. The Middle Eastern dude that sat up there and took the female back home post Cheesecake Factories. I've been to the Cheesecake Factory. I love it. Yeah, we got a couple of them out here at H-Town. Shout out to the Cheesecake Factories. They must be embarrassed by this black female talking about she's too good to go inside the daggone Cheesecake Factories. And people want to sit up there and ask me all these damn questions. You can't walk up to a nigga like me and ask no questions. Anyways, man, it's your boy Ill Flow Spitter, a.k.a. Cleve the Villain, coming out that H-Town, Houston, Texas, Southwest, man. It's that Closet TV where I bring you the news for the closet. I'm out this thing, man. I'm finna go live sometime later on. Hey, man. Just remember, it's just one God, which is Allah, the Lord of the worlds. Easy. Cheer.